What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do an unboxing of the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds. You know how we do here on the channel. We're going to run them through their paces. I have to admit, ever since getting the Open Fit by Shocks, I've been a little bit more open to the open ear style earbuds. I did have the previous Oladance OWS 2 earbuds. I did like those. I'm hoping these are more of the same. So you know how we do here with unboxings. Let's get to it. All right, we're back in. We got the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds. Now, I had the OWS 2, I believe that's what they were called. Great earbuds. However, they did not come with the charger, with the case, a charging case. It came with a case, but it didn't have a battery in it. So the only time you could charge it if you plugged it in. I had to go ahead and buy the $50 charging case, and I rocked those with that for as long as I had them. I went ahead and returned them because I saw these came out, so I returned them in order to get these. So again, Pro set comes with the charging case. Let's go ahead and talk price and specs. You can get these for $229.99 on OladanceShop.com as well as Amazon. As far as Bluetooth version, they have Bluetooth 5.3, and they only have support for SBC codec. So no high-res audio for these guys. I think that's mainly because of the form factor. I'm just guessing. I can't be, don't quote me on that, but they only have support for SBC as far as all the research that I have found. All right. Obviously, they do not have noise canceling because of their form factor. But as far as we talk about battery life, these guys, the earbuds themselves can get up to 16 hours on a single charge. When you add the case, you can get up to 58 hours. Of course, volume level has a lot to do with the time, I guess your play time on these. All right, they're wireless charging. I'm not sure, but we will definitely test that out. And I had gotten no indication as far as my research on fast charging for these guys, as far even if they have that feature. But like I said, like all things, if I find out new information, I will pin it in the comment section so you guys can check it out there. As far as water resistance, the earbuds are rated at IPX4, so you can have these at the gym, working out, no problem. Get caught in the rain, no problem. As far as special features, each earbud has a 23 by 10 millimeter dynamic driver. I think I'm saying that right. In both earbuds, they have the wind noise reduction for clear phone calls. They have a 2.8 bass algorithm in there, so it should give you more bass despite their form factor. Multipoint connectivity and app support. So very nice specs. Like I said, I will definitely take a look, and I'll do more investigations in on the fast charging option. And of course, we will test the wireless charging function if that is available on these right here in this unboxing. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get these undone. All right. See what we got here in the box. Get these pulled out. I'm trying to keep the box a little pristine. I don't know if it's going to let me. Let's see. Is it going to let me keep it pristine, or are you going to make me break you? Oh, I think I got more. There we go. We got movement. All right, here we go. All right. Man, these are tough. I'm trying not to rip it. All right, there we go. We're good. Okay. So now we're in creating sound to love with. Oh, excuse me, to live with. Creating sound to live with. Boy. Then, of course, you got the Oladance branding there. I don't know if you guys can see that right there. Listen at me. All right, let's go ahead and crack this open. All right, as you see, pop it right open. You got the case. And then, of course, up here, this is our documentation. All right. We got creating sound to live with. just some stuff about the earbuds themselves, and looks like you can get a carrying case if you like. Some promotional stuff there. All right. And of course, we've got our instructions on how to use them. They actually, looks like they have actually physical buttons on them. So we will definitely take a look at that. All right. And let's see what else. Is there anything else? All right. We have a braided USB-A to USB-C charging cable. All right. A short one. Well, we have plenty of charging cables here in the house, so we'll make sure we secure that. Although I do like the braid on these. I do like braided cables. All right. So, and of course, we have the case and earbuds, and that is basically all that is in the box. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and get this cleaned up, and we'll take a look at the case and earbuds. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. Let's go ahead and take a look at the case and earbuds. As you can see, this case is it's a nice, pretty big size case. Definitely thinner than the charging case from the OWS2 earbuds. Same shape though, but definitely a lot thinner around this part. As you can see, we got 4 LEDs here in the front for charging. USB-C port on the back. Nice matte finish, no fingerprints. You got the Oladance logo here on the top. Let's go ahead and crack this open. And there they are, the OWS Pros. Now these take a completely different form factor, or design rather, from the original ones, or from the OWS2s. As you can see, this is more of a unibody, almost like a unibody style, whereas the OWS2s, you had a ball. I guess this is where the battery sat back in here. This was a little bit bigger around, so this would more likely will give it where it will stay in place once you have them in your ear. I do like the gloss and matte combination where you got the rubberized version here that goes up against your ear. And of course, you got the matte glossy, almost the matte finish here with the glossy touch control. You got your branding there. It looks very slick, very sleek. Of course, and then let's take a look here. You got looks like a speaker here, or a microphone to help with wind noise reduction when you're on phone calls. That's very cool. I like to see that. And this is your speaker that will, and it. See how it, let me get that closer. As you can see how it pushes down. I don't know if you can see that. It's almost pointing downward towards where your ear canal would be. All right. So it's more positioned once you have it in your ears to where the sound, where they want the sound to project to, which is a very nice design there. All right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and put this in, and we'll take a picture. We'll see how they look in the ear. All right, and here it is as it looks in the ear. Again, takes a wrap right around the back of the ear, sits right perfectly. The speaker is projected to shoot down straight into the ear canal. That way, you're still aware of your surroundings. Again, very lightweight, very comfortable to wear long. I'm just having these on right now. They feel very light. I could easily forget I have these in, but they feel really good. All right, but this is how they look in your ear once you put them on. All right, let's go ahead and get these guys paired up. Let's see if they can do like a Google Fast Pair, or how long it takes for them to pair. All right, we got them out. Let's go ahead. All right, looks like they're in pairing mode already. So let's go ahead and get into our Bluetooth settings here. Let's scroll down. And boom, there they are. They are already there. Quick, pair them up. Yep. And done. So now they are paired up on the phone. Now, even Google Fast Pair helps out, pops in. So I guess if we wait long enough, we would have got that. I'm not sure, but they are on now, and they are counted as my wearable stereo earbuds. All right, so pairing up very easy with these guys. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. Let me zoom in a little bit here. All right, there we go. I went ahead and downloaded the Oladance app. Got the earbuds paired up to it. So let's go ahead and take a quick look in. As you can see, you got the name of the earbuds at the top. You got the plus button so you can add other devices to the app. You got pictures of the earbuds here with their battery levels for left and right. Okay, you got your touch control functions here. It's like noise canceling or ambient sound or something. Let's go ahead and jump in there. All right, let's see what that is. All right, focus mode is what they call it. All right, and then of course you got your EQ, and here you got your settings where you can go in. You can, oh, look at that. There's an update. Let's go ahead and jump in there. I swear, when I first installed everything, there was no update available. Let's go ahead and do the update, and then we'll come back with the settings and move forward. All right, we're back in. Went ahead and ran that update. The earbuds are up to date now. So let's go ahead and continue in on the app. We're in the settings. You got the device where you can go ahead and you can actually change the name of the device up to 30 characters. We'll take care of that later. You got the battery levels, again, showing you battery levels for both left and right. You got a pairing record. This will tell you, it will tell you the list of all the devices that your earbuds are paired to. They do have multi-point, so you'll see if you have them connected to 2 devices, they'll show there. We'll test that out in a little bit. All right, now moving down to customization, you can have focus mode. You can turn that off and on. We'll leave that on. You got sound balance. You can balance the left or right earbud. I like the fact that that apps are including this now. It's like if you have hearing problems in your left or right ear, you can adjust that accordingly. I like that. Then of course you got your hearing protection. All right, after it's turned on, it will activate an intelligent hearing protection mode, dynamically monitor the accumulated sound energy, and basically protecting your hearing if you have that on. All right, you got your EQ, of course. These are your default settings. These are presets, rather. You can do surging bass for low frequency sound. We got default here. You got pure voice, which will focus on the human's voice rather. Like if you're reading like an audio book, like if you have Audible or something, you will put pure voice on so it focuses on the voices. Then of course you can customize for taste. Break that out. Then you got your graphic equalizer. I like the way this looks. I like the many options you have here. We got 3, 6. You got an 8 channel here, so you can really fine tune the EQ here. We'll tackle that later in the sound test. Okay, and then of course you got your gestures here. You can do it with your music. You got your touch control here, right on the top. Let's take a look here, right there. All right, you can set it up for left. I guess this is for your left and right earbud. So, you got your single, double, triple, forward and backward slide. And, so you can go ahead and change them however you like. I'll go ahead and dabble in that in a little bit. Okay, and then they have the Buddy a Bud. I guess that way you can have them as standalones. Say for instance you want to use excuse me. It says basically I'm reading this now. Buddy 2 standalone buds into 1 set of buds. I don't get that. Okay. Let me say it says add 2 standalone buds, 1 left and one is left, 1 is right. Return to this page. Press button to start. Once budding is complete, internal settings of buds will be synchronous. 1 standalone bud setting, it will be low. So basically, you can go ahead and just pair them together or have them separate individual buds. I guess that's my guess. I probably won't use that feature, but it's there. I like it's good that it's there. You got your user guide, you got customer service. Now the others, you got customer service where you can contact them. Then of course you got shutdown where you can shut down the earbuds, and you got device information in there. It'll tell you your MAC address, firmware version, your model. Then you can also factory reset in there. All right, and then of course at the very bottom here you can delete the device from the app. All right, again, very straightforward. Let's keep going over. And here you got, I guess, Oladance or Oladance. I guess that's where you can go in between devices. And then of course you got your contact information. If you have like friends within the Oladance community, you can have them in there. And of course you can set up your own photo, avatar, whatever you want to have as your picture when you go into your account. All right, so again, a very nice app. I like the way it's set up. And of course you got your quick controls here on the top. I like it. So what we're gonna do is we'll go ahead and continue our testing. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in. And what we're gonna do now is we're gonna test the mono mode on these earbuds. We're gonna make sure that you can use one earbud while the other one is in the charger charging. Let's go ahead and jump into some music. All right, we're doing this real time. Sure, we'll have Run DMC playing. Let's go and get that playing. All right, we got Run DMC playing, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the left earbud. All right, close the top. Music is still playing, as you can see. Let's go ahead and put that back in. All right, I got music playing out of both earbuds. We're gonna do the right earbud this time. All right, it's in, charging. Music is still playing in the left earbud. Mono mode works perfectly with these. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna do the touch controls. As you can see, we got them all set up here as a cheat sheet. As you can see, for single tap, I got play, pause. Double tap, skip and reverse. Triple tap, I have for voice assistant, and sliding forward and backwards will move the volume up and down. Now these happen or work on both earbuds. So I like the fact that you can have one earbud in and have full functionality. That's a big thing. So let's go ahead. I got my music in a pop-up. So we'll go ahead and get that started. Let's back that up a little bit. All right. Now we're gonna put that back in a pop-up now that we got music playing. All right, so now first up, single tap. We're gonna start with the right earbud. Single tap should pause the audio. Let's pull that back up so we can see. Single tap pauses the audio. All right, I'm getting all right, I'm sliding so you can see it moving the volume. All right, I'm having a little trouble trying to navigate this. This is kind of hard. Let me see. All right, let me try this one on the left. All right, it's gonna take me a little muscle memory, so we're gonna pull it like this. All right, single tap. All right, I got it to work that time. That's kind of weird. All right, let's see, single tap again. All right, after playing around with these just a little bit, I finally realized that you literally have to press and get a clicking sound in order to actuate the functionality. All right, so I had to figure that out myself. I thought it was just a tap type of issue, but no. So you have to actually push in the button to get it. All right, so let's go ahead and start that. Try it again. Let's go and play music. Now single tap or single press on the left earbud pauses the video, pauses the music. Now we're gonna single tap on the right. Music plays. All right, so you can do it on both earbuds. All right, it works. Okay, now what I have as what I have as my double tap or double press rather is previous and next track. So we're gonna do it with the right. We're gonna double tap. Wait a minute. All right, here we go. 1, 2. It went to the next track. All right, let's go back and double press on the left. All right, it started again. All right, and then it went back to this previous track. So they work. All right, triple tap on either one should launch the voice assistant. We're gonna try the left earbud. What's the weather? What's the weather for tomorrow? All right, there we go. So voice assistant works with the triple tap. And now we got the slide forward and back should do the volume. So I'm on the right earbud. I'm sliding from back to front. It's bringing up the volume. Let's go back. Now it's lowering my volume. Now let's try it on the left earbud. Back to front. All right. It's now moving up the volume. Now front to back. It's lowering the volume. So all the touch controls do work with a little practice, obviously. Let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna test the multi-point function on the earbuds. So as you know, we already have them paired up to my phone here. You can see that there, they're already paired up. All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and get these guys paired up to the lovely S8 Ultra tablet. All right, so we got that on. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go ahead and disconnect this, and it should be pairing. Actually, we're gonna put it in pairing mode. Oh no, there it is right there, bam, already. Let's go ahead and pump it in. Get it paired up. Yep, we want to pair. Man, that was fast. All right, so now we have it OWS Pro already paired up on the earbuds or on the tablet. Let's go ahead and put it back on the earbuds or on the phone. Listen at me. All right, so now they're both synced. They're both locked in. We got it on the tablet as well. We got it on the phone. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and dive into one of my videos. All right, we'll just start with the one on top. All right, let's go out to the actual website. All right, we're gonna pause that real quick. All right, so now, let me turn that down a little bit. All right, so now what we're gonna do, we want to go ahead and play audio here. All right, I got audio coming out of the phone. Beautiful. All right, now let's go ahead to the tablet. Audio works. So Multipoint does work on these. So we're gonna pause that. So now this is what we're gonna do. All right, we're gonna start video audio here on the phone, and we're gonna see if they do the audio switch. All right, so we got music audio playing, so let's go. The audio does switch, but it doesn't pause the audio pause the video or audio from the previous device. So it will switch. Let's go ahead and try it again. All right, so now I got audio coming from the phone, but it doesn't pause the actual video in the app. So you got to go in and pause that. But other than that, the Multipoint works. Auto switch works. You just got that one extra step. Let's continue. This is a mic test with the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds in a quiet location. This is a mic test with the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds in a crowded location. This is a mic test with the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds in a crowded location. All right, we're outside We got the Oladance OWS Pro in the ear. What we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and see how loud I can have the audio while still being able to hear what's going on outside. Right now I'm chilling in my backyard. I got good sound. I got traffic right over this way. And you know, I got neighbors. So let's go ahead. We're gonna get into some music. All right, let's go ahead and we're gonna jump some Run DMC in. All right, right now we are at about 50% volume. I don't know if you guys can see that. Here, let me put it back up. 50% volume. All right, and then I can hear music pretty good, and I can still hear the traffic going on around me. I hear some air conditioning or central air units going off up here for some neighbors. Very, very good. Let me see if I turn it up a little bit. All right, we're at about 65%. Let me see. I just hit the red line. As you can see, I just hit the red line on volume. So we are pretty good. Sounds great. And I can still hear my surroundings. So these are pretty good to have out if you're biking or walking and everything. You want to be aware of what's going on around you. All right, we're back in. What we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and test the latency on these earbuds. So we got one of my videos queued up. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead and just make sure that the video, the actual mouth movement in the video and the audio are synced with the earbuds. Let's go ahead and get in. And so far, it sounds like they are, the audio is syncing up. I'm watching the video and I'm listening to the audio and they sync up really well. So there's no issues with latency. All right, let's continue. All right, we're back in. What we're gonna do now is a sound test for the OWS Pros. And real quick, before we get into that, I want to explain this option here, that focus mode. I wasn't sure when I first started going through the app. What that does is almost like a ANC, where it tries to drown out some of the outside noise. Again, bear in mind that these are not these are open ear earbuds, but they seem to do a really good job at that. Excuse me. If they go ahead, if you go ahead and hit that button there, you could definitely tell when focus mode is turned on. You definitely tell the difference from your ambient sound. I mean, granted, you still hear your background or your surroundings, but you got more focus on the audio coming out. That was something that like I said, I didn't understand when I first did the unboxing. We were going through the app walkthrough and everything. I wasn't sure exactly what that was, but now I do, and I wanted to bring that to your attention because we're going to turn that on here for the for the sound test. All right, so what we got is we'll go ahead and pull up the app, or actually the EQ settings. As you can see, we have our default excuse me, our default presets rather. We got default, we got surging bass, pure voice, and then we also have customized. We're going to start off with the default version, and I have my music here in a pop-up screen. So we're going to start up with Old Money as usual. Make sure we are in our optimum listening level. We are there. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, and we'll cycle through all the other presets, and including my my preset that I went ahead and just put one up. I didn't even listen to see how it sounded. I just went with it just to have one set up for this test. All right, so let's go ahead and hit play. Whoops, there we go. All right, now right off the bat, I got nice clear vocals again. Let me minimize this. All right, we are in default setting here. Very nice sound. Clear, again, clear vocals. I like the way the piano in the background sounds. Again, I'm using that focus mode, and it's bringing out the music a little more. Now we got the rest of the string instruments coming in. It got a nice little rumble. Let's go ahead and switch to surging bass. Okay, you can tell the difference there. Got a little warmer. Bass got a little heavier from the cello. Again, still got the crystal clear vocals. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put in pure voice. Now you can tell the difference where the bass was suppressed, and now you just virtually focusing on the vocals. All right, even it just sounds really good. It sounds crystal clear with the vocals. Let's go ahead and jump into mine. My personal settings here. All right, so now that's a much brighter sound. Bass is turned up and everything. It sounds really good. All right, let's go ahead and pause that. Excuse me. All right, again, very clean. I like the way it sounds. Again, these are open ear earbuds, so you don't get that seal, so the bass is not as powerful. When you listen to it, I do like the way they sound. Let's go ahead and switch these back to default, and let's go into our second song. All right, here we go. Then we're gonna, oops, wrong one. Let me go ahead and default and drop that down again. All right, now we're in default setting. Again, the bass is there, not as powerful right now. All right, now let's go ahead. Again, vocals, before we do, vocals are nice and clean and clear. I'm getting really good sound out of these. All right, let's go ahead and go to surging bass. All right, now, all right, it kind of, in this song, it kind of muffles the vocals, the mids and highs for a little bit, which allows the bass to become a little bit more prominent. But again, to me, it just seems a little muffled. But the vocals still clear, but I don't like it. All right, here we go. We're going to pure voice. All right, now it's just strictly, again, the vocals, the bass and background instrument is dialed back. Bass is moved up, or not bass, but the vocals are moved up. So you're focusing specifically on the voice in that one. All right, now let's go ahead to my sound. All right, now it seems like it's bringing up a little bit more balanced sound. Again, vocals crystal clear. Bass is sounding good as it can be with this type of earbud. All right. Again, very clean. All right. I do like it. Again, like I said, this is an open earbud, open style of earbud. It's something to get used to. I do like this form factor. It's growing on me. It has grown on me since the Shocks Open Fit. I'm giving them a benefit of a doubt, but I do like the way these sound, considering how their form factor is. So let's go ahead and get into our final song. All right, going home. Well, before we start, let's go ahead and get back into default. Again, we're on focus mode. All right, let's get it. All right, now, I like the way this is coming out sound, default mode. All right. Again, more mids and highs than the lows on this one, but it sounds really good. It sounds really good. All right, now let's go ahead and click on surging bass. Again, it muffles a little bit of the highs and mids to bring out the bass, a little bit more bass. Here's a high note. Sounds really clean, really clear. It sounds really good. I'm really enjoying this. Let's go to pure voice. Again, now it's the mids and highs are showcased. The bass has been turned down, but it sounds crystal. Oh, I just love it. I like that sound. Again, let me go to my customized one. Excuse me. Now we got more of a balanced sound. The bass is in there, the mids and highs. Let's hear this. Let's hear the saxophone here. Again, crystal clear saxophone, sounds so clean. But now we have a more of a balanced sound with my personalized settings. This is what it looks like. Let me go ahead and put that up here in case you guys want to pause and try it yourself. If you have other settings for these, let me know in the comments. All right, very clean sounding. All right, I love it. I'm enjoying it. I'm really enjoying it. It's something to get used to, because for me to get used to, because I love my classic in-ear earbuds, where I get that bass, I get that oomph and everything like that. Mainly. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go ahead and get this cleaned up, and then we'll come back with my final thoughts on the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds. Stay strapped in. All right, we're back in with my final thoughts on the unboxing of the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds. I have to admit, these are very comfortable outside, over the ear, or not over the ear, but outside the ear earbuds. The time that I had use these, I've really enjoyed it. Can have them in long term with no issues. The only thing that I did notice with these earbuds is when that focus mode that was on, I'm listening to music, the music tend to cut in and out on, between earbuds. I don't know if that was the songs per se, or the stream, because they were streaming audio, or was it the actual focus mode, them being in focus mode. I'm not sure. It was over several different songs, but I don't know. I'm just going to leave that up. I'm going to say that's going to be, I think that's going to be, I'm going to blame that on the streaming service, but I did notice that when listening to audio long term on it. But then again, when I was listening to, had YouTube in, I was listening to audio from YouTube, I didn't have any issues. So I'm going to go ahead and point that and blame that on the streaming music. But I did want to make sure that I point that out here when doing this, my final thoughts. All right. So thinking about just, again, comfort, very comfortable to wear long term. I like the fact that it comes with multi-point functionality. I can keep them connected to my tablet and my phone. I really do appreciate that. Again, very light. Took a little bit of work to get used to the press, the actual physical button on it. It's not a tap option. You have to press. It will give you a clicking sound, and then it will actuate your function. The only thing you do have a touch function with is the volume. You run your finger up and down the button, and it will increase and decrease your volume. Again, that's something that took me a little bit to get used to. All right, so then as far as audio sound, I got what I expected out of them before their form factor. Although they get pretty loud as far as overall volume. The bass is nice, but it is what I expect out of an open ear earbud. These are subject to leakage. So if you have your audio, your volume up too high, people around you will hear what you're listening to. But even at like 50, 55%, you do get good clarity as far as vocals and everything like that. I do like that focus mode, although I did experience that issue. I think I more likely will rock that long term. I would just have to figure out, find out what's going on with my streaming audio on that. But I do like that because once you have that on, it brightens your audio from the earbuds and everything. And of course, I'm sure having that on long term will hinder the battery life, although you do get 16 hours out of it. And I did read that, and I don't know if I mentioned this in my specs rundown, but I believe you can get up to 6 hours off of 15 minutes for a fast charge from the case. That's amazing. Amazing for these. Again, very comfortable earbud. I like the way they look. I like the way they feel. Oh, and one more quick thing. I don't know if I can get this to come in clear, but there is a power button here, so you can turn off an individual earbud. Here, if you press and hold that in, I can't get, let me see. It's an actual power button right here. There. All right, press and hold. I got a little beep that literally turned off the earbud. So they both have it. I don't know if you can see it here with the camera. I'm trying to get the zoom to focus. But if you buy these, you can turn these off individually with that power button. So I just turned mine back on. I got like a vibration there. Very nice. It's in case you want to just turn one off and leave it sit out if you don't have the case, but you only need one earbud. You could turn it off to save the battery and then turn it back on when you want to swap between the two. All right, again, very, very good earbuds. I can't wait to put these up against the Shock Open Fits. That is going to be a head-to-head coming down the pipe. I got some more head-to-heads a lot of people are looking forward to, and as well as myself. But do I recommend these? Yes. Now that they included the charging case with the earbuds, absolutely. Especially if you're into working out, going to the gym, or even working out outside, running, biking, hiking, anything like that. Absolutely, I would recommend these. That way you can listen to your audio and pay attention to everything around you. It's a great set of earbuds. I do recommend checking these out if you get that inkling. And if you're into those types of things, yeah, absolutely. Check these guys out. All right. So this has been the unboxing and review of the Oladance OWS Pro earbuds. If you like what you see, go and hit the like button. If you want to join me as I continue to do unboxings like this, excuse me, and others, head-to-heads, gauntlet series, you know what we do here on RonOnTech. Go and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell. That way, it all helps the channel and you guys are informed when I drop videos. Also, if you want to contribute to the channel, also leave a tip, hit the thanks button, donate to the channel. That helps me bring in bring content on devices, on products like these. I'm looking to grow into cell phones, tablets, and stuff like that eventually. But I do have plans. As I said, I've always had plans for this channel, but I do love my Bluetooth earbuds, but I like to get more in. All right, so again, thanks for coming out, you guys, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.